Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel. Today we have Deep Dive episode 26, a series where I react to an artist that you guys chose in the community tab in a poll. And this is my second artist I'm doing. The first one was Girls' Day. Now we have Taeyang from BIGBANG with his discography from start to finish. I began with My Girl a few weeks ago and now we're at Where You At. And this is a promotional single, and that's actually the first promotional single for his first studio album, Solar it was called. And the title track of that album actually is featuring G-Dragon. I think it's called I Need a Girl. But yeah, there's actually one more promotional single it was still called back in the day. It's literally just a pre-release single, right? What we know it as of today. But yeah, it was A Wedding Dress. I think that's the next promotional single before we get to the title track. So yeah, today, Where You At? We're gonna watch it twice. Once without pausing, second time with pausing and analyzing. And let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, hi guys, I'm Cruel. I post daily collaborations, have special series like this as well, and also will leave playlists with reactions to BIGBANG and Taeyang, as well as the series here, Deep Dive, in the pinned comment. Check them out if you're interested. Quick shout out as well to my Patreon lineup of September now. Special shout out goes out to Follow Toyatna, Mir Serpents, and Reese Roller. Thank you guys. Here we go with Taeyang's Where You At. First time, again, no pausing. Here we go. 4.5 minutes long again. I guess music videos always long, huh? Is this, I have him muted, huh? No, it's not. Wait, it's not muted? There's no sound? Okay. Oh, you're coming in. Like he's about to go off. Okay. We still have the R&B beat again, though. He's cool. Yep. Oh my god. Okay, I can't pause, but the effect there. Oh my god. It's so late 2000s. Oh boy. That's funny though. Ichima. Nice vocal. I like it. A body wave though. Hey. That was a cool transition, hopping. Is that Teddy again? I think it was. I'm surprised by the song so far, but I will get to that in a minute or two. This melody is pretty addictive, not gonna lie. Oh, what now? Outfit change? Ooh! Okay, the dancing style changed too? The ad-libs, man, I can't. Okay, break it down, break it down. Hey! He's so into it. Wow. This is impressive. the way the dances appeared out of nowhere, making it seem like they teleported. Dang, I like it though. They support him really well in the dance. Wait, that's not it, right? That's 4 minutes. Oh shit, that went by really fast. Wow. My man has the sticker on the cap. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Oh, is this gonna be a cameo? No? Okay. We just don't see who it is. So we don't really know who he's talking about. It's not a specific person. So that's cool that it's filmed like that, actually, like that. So first up, let's talk my first impressions of this, and then we run it back for the second watch. And I'm gonna pinpoint a few things that I might have forgotten now in my first impression talk. And maybe I just want to highlight again. Okay, where do I start? I find it quite impressive how he gave 120%, 150%, you know, in his performance in the music video. You could tell he really, really wanted this, and he was prepared, and he was also ready to go. It was just like, let's do this, right? That's what like his mentality was. And some people might think that's like super try hard, and sure, to some extent it is, but to me it just shows more importantly, and I think that kind of outweighs the, it seems kind of try hard aspect. He just is really hungry for this. He's really hungry for his first album, studio album. So yeah, mini albums are called EPs, right? So he's ready for his first album, and he just wants to show the world where he's at and what he's got, right? And I really like that because he feels, or he seems, much more experienced now than he was 1 or 2, you know, weeks ago when I checked out his older songs. So his first songs, we're still, you know, this is the 3rd or 4th song I think I checked out from him. I don't remember right now, but we're still pretty much in his early days. But then again, this is 3 years after his solo debut with My Girl. 3 years now, right? It's a long time to gain much more experience, and they had group comics and everything like that. So much more time to get experience, to be more confident, and it absolutely shows. It's crazy how big the jumps are in every video and every comeback of like his solo stuff, because you just notice that sure, he got older and more like confident in his body probably, but also he has more experience thanks to the group stuff, right? The group activities. And you can just really tell the difference between every single era so far. It's really interesting to see that. It's not gonna happen as much now in the next 2 videos because they're, you know, of the same era. They filmed the music videos probably at the same time. Because, you know, Wedding Dress and then I Need a Girl is both of the same album here. But that's going to be really interesting. And now we're going to rerun it back and just pinpoint a few things that I want to talk about once again. Let's do that. First up, the song felt really short. That is a good thing, honestly. Actually, the melody is really catchy too. So maybe that's why I just really enjoyed this, honestly. I really like this beginning because it's so, I don't know, it's kind of cocky but cool, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. I'm with it. I'm with it, honestly. Obviously, in this kind of jokingly type of manner that he's saying it as well. I'm not with it if it's a serious type of thing, but you know, I don't want to explain myself every single time. I hope you got that.
Somehow, just gotta let me know where you at, 'cause your man's coming.
Yep, I like that. It's hilarious. And now I'm gonna point out the effects here. Just like, what do we even call it? I don't know, like shuttering effect, like the way, you know, they take the colors of the people here and they just have them as like bars up into the sky, almost like as if they just teleported down, or they're now teleporting up into the sky into a UFO or some shit. You know, it's kind of like how that looks like. And of course, it's a visual effect in videos that have that has been used in the mid to late 2000s, and it's just really funny to see this right now because it looks so bad, but it's nostalgic. So you know what I mean? It's just kind of funny how time changes so fast and like, you know, the technical type of things in the world, you know, for example, video editing. Ijima. Wait, I just noticed that he fucked up his lip syncing. Yeah, oh how, a lot actually. Wow, that was not even close. Okay. Wow, he's actually really bad with it. I just now pay attention to it. Okay, he's insanely bad with the lip syncing. That's crazy. But oh well. We move, and hopefully he does too. Hopefully he does better in the future. Just pay attention to it though if you want to, because every single time it's very obvious. But anyway, we move. I like the ad-libs early on though, they're really good. They add a lot to the song. It's still a very R&B song so far. Just kind of recapping a little bit what I think. It's something, you know, someone in my comments last time said that when I compared him with like a Korean type of Justin Timberlake, they said that he was like always called like the Korean Usher or something. And I can also definitely see that, especially with the styling as well. I think it's much more an Usher thing. Actually, I didn't say Justin Timberlake. I mean, I did, but also mainly said Chris Brown, right? So yeah, Usher was what someone said in my comments, and I do agree with that for sure. I'm not very much an Usher fan, or never really was, so I don't have like the perfect Usher image in my head where I'm like, oh yeah, that's Usher. So now I know if someone is close to Usher in like style, then oh yeah, that's an Usher type of style. So, but I know some stuff of him, and I know him as a person a bit, right, from back then. So I definitely kind of feel it, and I can see it for sure. Random fun fact, this is Tay by the way, right? Look in the back, the lighting in the hallway behind them or something. The lighting is turning on off for like two lights there, back and forth. And it's actually adding a really cool atmosphere of this, like, when you see in movies like these like, how do we even call these? Like the side alleys, and or like yeah, the side alleys, and there's like shops and something, and the neon lights of the shops, like the numbers or the letters of that shop name, for example, they're flickering, or one of them is like broken or something, right? That's kind of like the type of vibe they're going for there, and it looks pretty good. It's actually 3 lights, I think. He's flexing with that bike though. It's 4 lights, 4. Yeah, 4. The transition. I like that, wow. Oh, another one. Wait, I want to say something to this. Wow. Okay, I actually really like that. What they're doing in the song, like first up I was thinking, okay, the transition between pre-chorus and chorus is pretty fluent, and it actually works. It sounded pretty good, so I was surprised at it, because usually I don't like fluid transitions there. I like drops more. That's just my type of taste, right? But I was surprised that that actually really worked well. And then I paid attention to how the chorus plays out and what it actually is, because there was not really a drop, right? That's why I was kind of surprised and kind of like trying to then figure out like what the chorus is like actually like structured as, right? I didn't really understand the structure of the song at that point. And what I noticed is what they do is actually they have the fluid transition from pre-chorus to chorus, but then they have like multiple layers. So instead of having a drop and then like going crazy with one chorus and then having a post-chorus to like fade it out and going back to the next verse, which is quite a fast-paced like set of moves, right? It's usually begins fast and ends fast pretty soon as well. Unless you have like an extended chorus where like the chorus part, the middle section is like twice as long. So this is usually how K-pop songs these days work. But what they do again, they have the fluid transition, so there's not really a drop. And then in the chorus they have stages. They have like chorus stage 1, then they have chorus stage 2 where the beat becomes subsequently louder and more like impactful. Then they have stage 3 and stage 4, and then they end it. There's no post-chorus and there's like just a cut and then like a little break and then we just go again. Like listen to the ending here as well. And they just kind of bring in a new beat or something and then like they do something else. It's really interesting the way they did that. I don't know if that's a thing more of like second gen songs, especially if it's coming more to the hip hop and R&B side in the K-pop sphere, which from my understanding is not very common back in the day. I feel like it's definitely a YG thing. So maybe this is just their thing. I don't think this is something that a lot of groups did back then, or artists in general. This feels very specific to either them, Big Bang and maybe Taeyang, or just YG. Maybe, you know? It's just, I never really saw it in K-pop before. Maybe I just didn't really pay attention to that enough, but usually I kind of do, so I don't know. But let's keep going. I really like this breakdown. This is almost a break, a chorus drop, right? Kind of, but it's not. It's more a bridge than anything else, a dance break. Yeah, that was cool though. Man, the song is interesting. And then he has a high note and then this low-key drop. Like, there's some build up here. There's low-key drop there though. Yeah. Next stage. And usually they kept going here, right, with the next stage. But now we actually have a bridge into whatever, I think a fade out actually. Maybe this is just a fade out. Yeah, I think it's just a fade out. And someone would probably say this is a post-chorus, and yeah, it is. Like song structure-wise, this would be called a post-chorus. But I just like to call it a fade out or like an outro, right? But yeah, it's a post-chorus. But they only used it for the ending. And I don't know what this is, by the way. Like, this feels like a different song. It sounds like a ballad. And... oh, wait, oh! Are they teasing wedding dress? Because I think she has a wedding dress on. We don't really see it, and maybe that's actually why they blur her. Not because they didn't want to like put a face there, but maybe because it was supposed to be like a hint. But yeah, she's wearing a wedding dress. Also, in this song, he's talking about where you at. We like, you're meant to be together with me, and if you are, I will give you everything. And it seems like at the end he didn't get her because he's walking away. He looks sad, and it seems like she's being like getting married with someone else. Is that what it is? I don't know, but I think it's teasing wedding dress, which, you know, is the next promotional single. That's a really cool like teaser thing there. I just noticed that. Okay, overall, let's recap it and end it off here because the video is long. But yeah, that's kind of what Deep Dive is, right? I'm trying to get back to this. I actually kind of completely forgot the concept of Deep Dive because the last 2 episodes of my Girls' Day Deep Dive, I guess, section of the series were more focused on OSTs and solos, and there were like 3 or 4 videos in one reaction, and I didn't want to like replay all of those 4 videos like twice, right, in the video. It would have been way too long, so that's why I just didn't do it for those. But usually what I always did is I react to one song and then do it twice. And sometimes I do the dance version as well, right? If there is one, but I don't think that's probably really necessary with Taeyang. Maybe I'm gonna do a few, but I mean he has a lot of dance in the videos itself already. I don't think it's really necessary, and I think he will keep doing that. So yeah, not really necessary, I believe. Okay, so that's why this video is gonna be longer, and why hopefully other videos are gonna be roughly as long as well, because I really want to understand it. I really want to dissect it, and yeah, that's why I also watch it once without pausing at the beginning, because for people that don't like pausing and overanalyzing stuff, then they guess can turn off after that, or something like that. But oh well, TAEYANG Where U At, it's actually really good. The progression in the song, especially with the stages in the chorus, I really like it. It also takes up a lot of the song, so there's not many verses itself, which is not really a bad thing here actually. It just works really well. It also is, we have to remember, basically a 4-minute song. It's really long song, especially for an R&B song. This is literally way above average in length. I'm super surprised it works as well, actually. I'm super surprised. And I will have to say, this is... My Girl was kind of iconic because it was a little bit cheesy, and I mean, it's still cool though. But either My Girl or Where You At is my favorite so far. But yeah, Where You At is definitely rivaling that. I really like it. I actually really do. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this reaction video and episode 26 of Deep Dive with Taeyang's Where You At. Let me know your thoughts on the song, and maybe thoughts on what I've had as thoughts and what I've talked about, and my analysis. You can definitely leave anything in the comments. I will gladly read those and hopefully respond soon. I'm right now, gonna lie, right? I'm struggling a lot with, I guess, balancing out everything that I have to do right now. And that also includes reading comments and answering comments. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking off for the entirety of August quite a bit. So honestly, pretty sad at that myself, or like for myself, but I will record another video after this, and then I have at least 2 hours where I'm awake, and I will read a lot and answer a lot of comments there. So I'm trying my best to find time to do that. But yeah, 2 hours of answering comments. If I do that like twice a week, that's kind of the time I need to do. So 4 hours a week is kind of the time I need to answer comments, right? So it's a lot of time actually that I have to invest that I usually don't really have. So that's just for maybe you guys understand it better now. But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching, and have a nice day. Peace.